The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. Keyshawn Nixon going to bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring that out, a poor one. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing to begin is Love. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with the fake spike, but it does not pan out. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll work forward for a couple. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
That's to Reed. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Set, ready, drill, 52. Set, hut.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Jacobs, 1st down and more. A gain there of 17.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Ready.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this one coast to coast. 96 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Ready.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go. Cut.
From the gun, it's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the score.
Here we go. Here we go.
On play action, Love. That one on target to Watson. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Set. 22 needle. Ready.
On first and 10, here's Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. Set.
A run up the middle with Jacobs.
Ready. Break.
Third and 6.
Let's go now. Set.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He's got the first down inside the 10. The speed on display. He's in. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
McManus on for the point after. The kick is good, and the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
In motion, Reed.
Ready, ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. A short pickup to the 38. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Lambeau Field. After this,
On the ready.
here's 2nd and 9.
Set, hut.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready.
Now Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
Back to the air, it's Love. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And that is incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player, and when you do, let alone in the end zone,
Here we go.
those are plays you just have to make.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
Set. Hut, hut.
To throw is Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are back within 4 at 14-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Here's Nixon on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Okay, right.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Set. Set, hut.
We'll go play action with Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this 1st half. So we have reached halftime here, and the visitors from Green Bay out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. And this ball's going to go out of bounds, not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Ready up. Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Love. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off.
Set cut. Set go.
Love to throw it on 1st down. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Ready.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
On the set.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Love to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
On the double.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Here we go. Here we
It's
go.
the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's Jacobs. And he will score again. And make it a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Love. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
To throw is Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. The man in motion is Watson. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Set.
Here's Love to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Packers.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Claw, 10. Ready? Go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.